Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of Appli Rise Action Series 06 Raidromon? I'm going to say Raidromon. Unfortunately, I'm at a point now where I'm like really behind. I've mentioned in these reviews I'm really behind on the show, and I'm at a point now where I haven't even met this guy in the show. Didn't even know he was a thing. I had pre-ordered his figure without picture on HLJ, so I really like him. I like his design. I think it's cool. But, so yeah, I'm like on episode 6 still. I fell way behind. Hopefully by the next time I film Digimon reviews, I will be caught up on the show, but I don't want to be behind on the shows and the review, so if I mispronounce his name, I'm sorry. I think it's like Raidromon or Raidromon, doesn't matter. Radra, I don't know. We're getting weird now because I'm behind on Digimon. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. Real quick, I always like to mention in these reviews, I just really dig the boxes on these. The back's really nothing to report about because it's just, you know, hey, here's the line, here you can do these weird gimmicks with it, but I just really like the art they have on these. It's really neat. But anyway, for the figure itself, this is probably the most complicated one to date in terms of building it because for whatever reason, if you haven't watched figure reviews of these before, of mine or anybody else's, they're a bit of a builder figure line, and this I think is the most complicated one I've gotten. I think we're going to start getting a couple more complicated ones, like I've seen photos of like some of the combined modes, or like later modes and stuff that look like they might be a little bit more involved. But this was definitely the most involved one to date. It wasn't like anything major, like it just looked a little daunting. There was a lot of pieces out of the box compared to usual, but it maybe took me like 3 more minutes. Basically, you just have like a 2 pieces to build for the arm and 2 pieces to actually build for the leg, as opposed to just popping what's basically the foot onto here, and then like the wings have an extra like 2 pieces, but like, so it's not that much, but it was the most involved. Makes him a little bit bigger of a figure as well, but honestly one of the cooler ones. I really like his design, and then the toy as well I think is one of the better ones. I don't like the inner framework. That's one of my problems about the line, is I'm not sure why this guy wouldn't have like a blue, like a dark navy blue or a purple lining to blend in with his colors as opposed to a yellow one. Like some of them fit, most of them don't. It's kind of annoying, but that's my only real nitpick. The extra pieces you build them with does give him a bit more articulation, so you can see here, like I can move around, I can pop that right off. No, but you can see like I can get him in a little bit more dynamic poses, which is just honestly always kind of a nice thing. Like I kind of had him doing this weird, like, I don't know, Casanova vampire pose, and I can do like a, oh, I'm eating an apple pose, or a come to the dock side pose. So that's kind of nice. Same thing with the legs. You can get a little bit bending going on, just a little bit more all-around movement. The wings can't really move that much. You can just bend the wings a little bit here, but that's really about it. Like you can't fold them in or anything like that. But they look pretty nice. Here's those dumb little connectors that you can connect to the other figures, which is apparently their gimmick, which I think is just silly. You can move his head up and down and around and stuff like that. But yeah, I quite dig him. Like I said, he's probably one of my favorite releases. A little bit quote-unquote more difficult to build, but I think worth it. He's, I think, one of the best ones in the line so far. I really like him, even if I don't know his name. Anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you have the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com, and of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.